Oh, Sister Bill, it's just beginning. Oh, boy!
The sheriff was forming a posse. These gunslingers wanted to join up, but could they shoot well enough? He tested them. 2 targets, 1 for each. This one had a Mattel Shoot and Shell Fanner Frontier holster set. The holsters of top-grain cowhide with rawhide lacing and leather bullet pouch. The Fanner shoots Mattel Shoot and Shell Phantom or Fire single shot. His sidekick had a Mattel Shoot and Shell Plainsman holster set of top-grain cowhide. Shoot and Shell Fanners load like the real thing. Just put a Mattel Greenie Stickum cap on a Shoot and Shell, load, and you're ready for action. Fan it or fire single shots. Shoot and Shells are safe. Shooting good enough for deputies. The Plainsman is $5. The Frontier Single is $7. There's a double holster for $11. All holsters have Shoot and Shell Fanners. Get them wherever toys are sold. Get extra Shoot and Shells and Greenie Stickum caps. Look for Greenie on the box. You can tell it's Mattel. It's swell.
About Faces, starring Ben Alexander.
What's the most interesting thing about people? Their faces, of course. And that's what our show is all about. About Faces. About Faces is a show filled with heart and humor, with drama and suspense, with the unexpected and the unusual, and above all, entertainment. You'll see faces from here, there, and everywhere. Maybe even your face. Each weekday, new surprises will come your way. Fascinating faces from the past, familiar faces from the present, and the faces of famous guests. It's the show with the built-in surprises in which we put our best face forward. So I hope you'll be watching About Faces every weekday on ABC TV.
A real handy thing to know about is the new Morton Salter, a disposable shaker that comes ready filled with Morton's, the world's finest salt. You can sprinkle with it, or this plastic top can be turned so you can pour. As handy as the neat blue Salter is in the kitchen, it's also nice enough for the family table. Saves you the bother of filling salt shakers. And being compact, these Salters are just right for the medicine chest. They travel well, too. Their top closes so you don't get salt all over. Then come picnic or barbecue food, a twist of the top and Morton Salters are ready for action. When you need lots of salt shakers, like for church suppers, Morton Salters are an inexpensive, practical way to solve the problem. They come packed 3 to a carton, and useful? Well, there are those who find these Salters handy even when that good salt in them has been used up. Why don't you be on the lookout for these Morton Salters? Try a package of 3, plain or iodized for your family's health.
Another hit by Swift. Swift's Premium Pranks. And kids, right now, look what else is in the package. A free color card of a famous baseball player that becomes a big 3D stand-up. All you do is punch out the parts like this, put them together, and presto, there's Billy Pierce in a terrific action pose. Or maybe you'll get Gil McDougall, or any of 18 different major leaguers. But wait. Get all 18 at once, plus a model baseball diamond, by sending in 2 Swift's Premium Prank labels with 25 cents. The address and instructions are in this package. Start now collecting your baseball star stand-ups at the same time, enjoying these, Swift's Premium Pranks. Ask Mom to get some for you right away. And while they last, take home a baseball star stand-up free inside this package of Swift's Premium Pranks. Hurry, offer ends soon.
Come on, boys and girls, and follow me. I'm Swifty Flyer. I run like the wind, jump high as the sky. I just can't be beat in my PF Flyers, the shoes that winners choose. In PF Flyers, you can run your fastest longer without tiring. You can play your best. Know why? It's the magic wedge in PF Flyers, the only canvas shoes with this built-in magic wedge. It gives you a lift. Wow! You feel lighter on your feet. You can run your fastest longer. So boys and girls, get PF Flyers, the shoes that winners choose. Come on, join the PF cheer. Chicka-boom, chicka-boom, bee. PF Flyers are the shoes for me. Chicka-boom, boo. PF Flyers are the shoes for you. Look for the letters PF on the shoe.
It's broken the sound barrier. It's the Mattel Thunderburp with the real vibrasonic sound chamber that's loaded forever and ever. No batteries, no caps. That Thunderburp looks like real, sounds like real. It even vibrates like real. It's safe to play with. Just flip up the sight, pull back the bolt, and fire. And for outdoor smoking action, add the Mattel Tommy Burp to your gun collection. It fires caps with smoking bursts or single shots. It's rugged, too, with a real wood grain feel. Easy to load and easy to fire. Pull the trigger for single shots or turn the crank for smoking bursts. The Tommy Burp is really for real, right down to the adjustable flip sight. The Tommy Burp is $2.50. The no battery, no cap Thunderburp is $3. Get both wherever toys are sold. And remember, you can tell it's Mattel. It's swell, swell, swell.
Now, the Cheerios kid was a school's football hero, but 'twas the final minute, and the score was still 0. Then, just as the referee raised his gun, into the air a place kick spun, whirling like great big letter O's. And, of course, the kid thought of Cheerios, shaped like O's and made from oats, the grain richest in vitamin B1 and protein. Protein-rich oats toasted golden crisp and given extra food value. In fact, the most food value of the 5 favorite breakfast cereals. That means a Cheerios breakfast gives you power protein to help you grow your best and your folks feel their best. Plus energy vitamin B1 that gives you go power.
Yes, he's got go power.
There he goes!
He's feeling his Cheerios.
If you know your oats, you too will go for nutritious, delicious Cheerios.
With power protein.
Ipania presents Bucky Beaver's Space Guard.
Brusha, 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 here's the new Ipania with a brand new flavor. It's dandy for your teeth. It's the K-germ, and he's headed this way.
I'm gonna make cavities in everybody's teeth. Now, Beaver, I'm gonna blast holes in your teeth. Ipania!
New Ipania knocks out the K-germs best of all eating brands, including fluoride toothpaste. Brusha, 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 here's the new Ipania with a brand new flavor. Knocks out the K-germs best. Fresh, clean, and minty, you'll like it. New Ipania toothpaste.
Hot diggity dog, Armor Franks. Ahoy there, mateys. Here's a new hot dog diggity party kit. This time, a pirate party. As host, you get a real pirate hat and eye patch. And there's a treasure map and ring for you and every member of your crew. Follow the map to discover your own Armor Star Frank and a nifty pirate ring. Then everybody gather round and dig into those sizzly, juicy Armor Star Franks. Hot dog diggity, are they good? Armor Star Franks. Be the first to give a real pirate party. Send in this backboard plus 50 cents. This party book inside each package of Armor Franks has loads of party ideas and tells you just how to send for your pirate party kit. Hats, eye patch, 8 maps, and 8 rings. Ask Mom to get some Armor Star Franks tomorrow.
La, 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 diddy-diddy-diddy. Okay, kids, are you ready?
Jiminy Cricket, yes we are.
Got the milk?
Yes, sir.
Got the straw?
Yes, sir.
Got the...
There it is, Baker's Instant.
Baker's Instant Chocolate-Flavored Mix in the shiny new package. Okay, the Jiminy Cricket Sipping and Singing Society may now commence. It's the most delicious chocolate drink that ever came through a straw. It's the very best way to drink your milk that anyone ever saw. Just tip it up and pour it out. Baker's Instant has a pour spout.
Just stir it up and quick as a wink.
Baker's Instant is ready to drink. It's the most delicious chocolate drink, the most delicious chocolate drink, the most delicious chocolate drink that ever came through a straw. Well done, society members. So long, till we meet again.
May is National Awning Month, and right now your dealer is featuring the year's best values in aluminum awnings. Awnings made of rust-free Reynolds Aluminum. You can choose from a wide range of handsome designs and configurations, styles and color combinations to match the architecture of practically any home. And they all feature baked enamel finishes that stay bright and attractive. You know, these are the finest awnings you can buy because only aluminum is so effective in bouncing back the sun's hot rays to help keep your home as much as 15 degrees cooler and to cut air conditioning costs way down. And because they're aluminum, they'll never rot, never tear, will not rust ever. So order your awnings now and be sure they're aluminum. Reynolds Aluminum, as featured in the famous House of Ease homes. This emblem means quality. Look for it when you buy. Another Reynolds Wrap time saver, trouble saver. Corn Crisp Chicken, a new way of cooking fryers and broilers endorsed by the National Broiler Council. Dip the chicken pieces in a half cup of pet evaporated milk, turning occasionally. Remove the chicken and roll in Kellogg's cornflake crumbs, to which salt and pepper have been added. Put the pieces, skin side up, on a shallow baking pan lined with Reynolds Wrap, but don't crowd them. Bake in a 350-degree oven for about an hour, and that's all you do. You don't turn the chicken, you don't cover it. You get crisp, delicious chicken, corn crisped. And thanks to Reynolds Wrap, your baking pan stays clean. So enjoy corn crisp chicken baked on Reynolds Wrap to save you time and trouble. Insist on genuine Reynolds Wrap, the aluminum foil that outsells all others combined. Hello, this is Rex Marshall speaking for Reynolds Aluminum, world leader in aluminum foil packaging. That's right. For more than 30 years, Reynolds has led the way in making better packaging possible with aluminum foil, like famous Reynolds Wrap, the perfect barrier against the passage of harmful air and light and moisture. And today, with a nationwide network of modern plants and sales offices, Reynolds rolls more foil, does more printing on foil, and sells more foil for packaging than anyone else. And Reynolds keeps on pioneering with improvements and new ideas, such as protective packaging, easy-to-use baking pans right in the package, wrappers that gleam with colorful beauty as they protect quality. Packaging is big business, and if you're interested in better packaging, look to the leader, Reynolds Aluminum.
Instant coffee.
Instant Hills Brothers coffee.
If you like your coffee strong and rich, now's the time to make a switch. Instant Hills Brothers coffee is the coffee, which means rich, strong coffee.
This instant.
Instant Hills Brothers coffee is rich, strong coffee, blended for strength from the most flavorful coffees from all around the world. Specially processed to keep the full flavor and aroma of Bean Fresh coffee, so you can brew rich, strong coffee cup after cup.
If you like your coffee rich and strong, it's time to join the happy throng. Head for the hills and you can't go wrong. It's rich, strong coffee.
This instant.
Head for Instant Hills Brothers coffee.
New life for older homes. Here's the low-cost way to give an old home new life. Aluminum siding made with Reynolds Aluminum. To brighten up a tired old house, skilled siding applicators put rust-free, rot-free aluminum siding right over the old siding. Homes of all types get new life, new beauty, with siding that defies age and weather. You see, aluminum siding, available as clapboard or as vertical siding, is finished with baked enamel in a variety of pleasing colors,
baked enamel that lasts and lasts to save you money. Furthermore, aluminum siding insulates, and that saves money too. So for new life, for older homes, insist on the lasting beauty of rust-proof, rot-proof aluminum siding, made by leading siding manufacturers using Reynolds Aluminum.
Looking for something for dinner? Oh, something for your dog. Well, ma'am, look over here. Here's brand new Meat Red Kennel Meal. It's better than meat alone because it contains more nutrients than meat alone provides. New Kennel Meal is the meal that shouts meat, meat, meat to your dog. It's a completely balanced dinner dogs love as much as meat itself. Real meat meal, carefully blended with other good things, gives new Kennel Meal meat aroma. Meat red color, meat flavor. Plus protein and energy in every bite. It's a distinctive blending of all the nutrients, vitamins, and minerals dogs are known to need. New Kennel Meal doesn't stick to the dish, has an appetizing aroma. Get the brand new meal that shouts meat, meat, meat to your dog. New Meat Red Kennel Meal.
Hi, this is Dennis James. You know, I'm not much of a guy for statistics, but when I read recently that the first American medical school was established 193 years ago, I couldn't help thinking how much more we know today than they did then about the requirements for good health. More even than when I was studying medicine. Why, today, even most youngsters know that they have to have bodybuilding protein every day. That's why I'm so sold on Kellogg Special K, because it gives you protein first thing in the morning. In fact, an average serving of Kellogg Special K in milk gives you 15% of all the protein you need every day. You see, there are 8 essentials to complete high-quality protein. Well, all 8 are in Kellogg Special K, and all 8 are in milk. Put them together, and you have 100% perfect protein partner. They go together just like this. So how about it? Start your day with Kellogg Special K in milk, okay?
And this is living. Great out of doors, peace and quiet, bacon and eggs frying, and a cup of real coffee. That's just what I'm going to have, too. This new instant Hills Brothers coffee is the only instant worth carrying around because it's the first instant that smells like coffee and tastes like good coffee should. What I mean to say is, you can't beat the combination of frying bacon and that early morning percolating coffee smell. And Hills Brothers is the instant that's got it. Man, that gives you a robust appetite for more. This is the real thing. New instant Hills Brothers coffee. Like I said, it smells and tastes like good coffee should. It's got, well, it's got character.
Help fight our country's #1 health enemy by giving now. Remember, your heart fund is your best way to fight heart disease.
Let's see. I think it's right about here. No? Nope. Oh, here it is. See?
This is a story of the Old West and how Matty saved the wagon train. One day, Matty and Uncle Matt were on the Santa Fe Trail when suddenly an Indian attacked. Matty and Uncle Matt took cover and went into action. Matty with his new Winchester saddle gun and bandolier by Mattel. It ejects an all-metal play bullet every time you cock the lever. Just drop in a perforated roll of caps and push the bullets in the side gate. It holds 8. Cock the lever and fire away. Uh-oh, the Indians are closing in. But Matty's Winchester has a new secret trigger that rapid fires every time you cock the lever without pulling the trigger. That brand new secret trigger gives the Winchester rapid fire action, and it sure scared off those Indians. Get your Winchester with secret trigger action by Mattel with 8 play bullets, just $5. With bandolier, $8. Get them wherever toys are sold. And get Greenie perforated roll caps. Look for Greenie on the box. Remember, you can tell it's Mattel. It's swell.
This kind of house.
Oh, this kind of house.
Choose the house you please. 'Cause this kind of house.
Or any kind of house.
Can be a house of ease. With aluminum. From Reynolds.
That's right. Today, your new home can be a house of ease with building products made of Reynolds Aluminum. Leading home builders are building House of Ease homes with over 30 aluminum features, saving the home buyer thousands of dollars in upkeep, plus assuring a higher resale value. House of Ease homes like these have met with tremendous success because their aluminum features substitute ease and economy for worry and expense. Yes, in today's home building, the swing is to aluminum. Reynolds Aluminum, as featured in Reynolds House of Ease homes. This emblem means quality. Look for it when you buy.
Aluminum from Reynolds.
Instant coffee.
Instant Hills Brothers coffee.
If you like your coffee strong and rich, now's the time to make a switch. Instant Hills Brothers coffee is the coffee which means rich, strong coffee.
This instant.
Instant Hills Brothers coffee is great coffee.
You'll know by the bean fresh coffee smell. You'll know by the rich, strong taste as well.
Instant Hills Brothers coffee is simply swell. It's rich, strong coffee.
This instant.
Instant Hills Brothers coffee is great coffee.
If you like your coffee rich and strong, it's time to join the happy throng. Head for the hills and you can't go wrong. It's rich, strong coffee.
This instant.
Head for the hills. Head for Instant Hills Brothers coffee.
Siding like this stays bright and beautiful, saving the homeowner the cost of yearly maintenance. This is aluminum siding, aluminum from Reynolds.
Aluminum from Reynolds.
Believe it or not, the aluminum siding on this house is 8 years old, yet not 1 penny has been spent on maintenance. Now, you know what happens to ordinary siding after just a few years. It starts to look like this, unless you keep spending money for upkeep. But you see, with aluminum siding, the finish is baked on. And of course, the aluminum itself won't split, won't crack, won't warp, won't ever decay. So if you're building or remodeling, insist on aluminum siding made with Reynolds Aluminum.
Aluminum from Reynolds.
As featured in Reynolds House of Ease homes, this emblem means quality. Look for it when you buy.
Hello, my name is Nancy Graham. I'm a graduate home economist and a food consultant. I am also a housewife. And like most housewives, I do comparison shopping a good part of the time. I shop for value. And there's something that I've discovered that you ought to know, too. You shouldn't let cartons fool you. For example, I would like to show you why I prefer heavy-duty Reynolds Wrap to some of the other heavy-duty type aluminum foils. Look, I've got the figures right here. The roll of heavy-duty Reynolds Wrap is 18 inches wide, 25 feet long. Now, let's compare that with a roll of foil that's only 14 inches wide and 20 feet long. The heavy-duty Reynolds Wrap gives you 60% more aluminum foil, actually 14 square feet more. You get more width, more length, more aluminum foil. So, in my book, the big value is heavy-duty Reynolds Wrap.
Aunt Jemima presents Saturday Morning with Peggy and Chuck.
Uh-oh.
What?
This is the kitchen, not your workshop.
Thought I'd do it this morning. Hey, got a great idea. Banana pancakes.
Banana pancake?
Mm-hmm. Just pour the batter on the bananas.
Say, they were pretty good. You can cook for me every day.
Oh, no. I'll tell you what, though. I'll take on the job Saturday mornings.
What's the deal?
Only a handshake?
Try Chuck's new idea. Over some sliced bananas, pour your Aunt Jemima batter. Add some butter and syrup. You'll like 'em. Banana pancakes made with Aunt Jemima. Perfect pancakes in 10 shakes.
Look! Wow! Flying saucer. A whole squadron of them. Here's the Saturn Express. The Star Flyer. The Moon Saucer. It's
It's a whole formation of them. Aren't they something, though? Real flying saucers. They're all in the Scotch brand fleet. 6 of them. And you can get one free with every 25 or 39-cent roll of Scotch brand cellophane tape, along with a special launching platform. Just fold the platform, hook on the rubber band, and load the launcher. Like this. Then you'll be all set to blast off. Fire away! Here's how to get your flying saucers. Just look for the special Scotch brand display to get your free flying saucers. There are 6 of them in all, so start collecting them now. They're free with Scotch brand cellophane tape.
Hi, let's play the vitamin game. I take 1-a-day vitamin tablets. They're so good for me. And when I grow up big and strong, guess what I'm gonna be? Motorcycle cop? Cowboy? That's right. Here's an easy one. Oh, I take 1-a-day vitamin tablets. They're so good for me. And when I grow up big and strong, guess what I'm gonna be? That's right, a swimmer. Say, playing the vitamin game is fun. You kids realize how important it is to take your 1-a-day brand multiple vitamin tablets because they contain all the vitamins you normally need to take. They're so easy to take, too. Don't forget to remind your mother to give all the family their 1-a-day vitamins every day. I take 1-a-day vitamin tablets. They're so good for me.
Anytime's a good time for the good taste of Coke. Anytime's a good time for the good taste of Coke. From Valley High to Mineola, all the world loves Coca-Cola. Anytime's a good time for the good taste of Coke.
Nothing makes any family happier than to have delicious Coca-Cola with meals. Whether the menu calls for tempting fried chicken, Boston baked beans with thick slices of tender, juicy ham, or luscious charcoal broiled burgers, you'll enjoy a bright little lift when the best-loved sparkling drink in all the world is on the table.
The Coke with chow? Wow!
Yes, Coke and food taste good together. So serve Coca-Cola with meals often. Sign of good taste.
Anytime's a good time for the good taste of Coke.
The Happy Cereal, Trix. Happy because it has fruit flavor and fruit colors. Yes, Trix has a wonderful fruit flavor. Just imagine a fruit flavor. And Trix come in gay fruit colors, too, like a rainbow of colors. Red, yellow, and orange. Trix is sugar frosted. Just add milk, and you're ready to dig into a jolly bowl full of Trix. Good. Tempting like candy. Tasty with fruit flavor. Good for you, too. And remember, Trix are fun to eat right out of the box. This Happy Cereal is a happy snack, too. So enjoy the Happy Cereal. Every morning, have yourself a bowl full of fun, a bowl full of Trix, and laugh the happy Trix way all through the day. Eat Trix, the Happy Cereal, the happy snack.
Top Tunes and New Talent stars Lawrence Welk every week on ABC.
Hi, folks. I'm Lawrence Welk. I was just reading a letter from one of our good friends who wants to know the formula for our show, Top Tunes and New Talent. This is a very easy question to answer. Our formula is not complicated at all. We just try to present the kind of entertainment we think you folks enjoy the most. Your friends, the Champagne Lady, the Little Lennon Sisters, and all the Champagne music makers are on hand. And we introduce some talented newcomers to show business as well. Make a date to join us each week on Top Tunes and New Talent. See if you don't agree that it adds up to some pleasant television entertainment. Thank you.
Be sure and see Lawrence Welk in Top Tunes and New Talent every week on ABC.
I'm Swifty Flyer on the world's speediest guy. Fast as the rocket. light as a butterfly. I'm great, sensational. I simply can't be beat. And if you want to know a reason, look what's on my feet. PF Flyers. That's right, boys and girls. I always wear PF Flyers, 'cause they're winner's shoes. You run your fastest and play your best in PF Flyers. They're the only canvas shoes with this built-in magic wedge. It helps prevent tired, strained foot and leg muscles. Sure, if you want to run your fastest longer without tiring, you want PF Flyers, the shoes that winners choose. Oh, you'll run so fast, you'll jump so high you'll almost fly, and you can be a winner that way. Get PF Flyers. Get 'em today. You're a winner in PF Flyers.
Hello, I'm your Mars Candy Man. Say, if you were inventing a candy bar, what would you put in it? Peanuts, I bet, and chocolate and caramel. But how would you put them together? Well, quicker than you can say Snickers, I'll show you. Come on, boys and girls, to the sunny candy kitchens of Mars, home of Snickers candy bars. Look, here comes the peanut parade. Nothing but big, fresh Virginia peanuts going to Snickers. These king-size egg beaters are whipping up that fluffy Snickers nougat. Oceans of egg white flavored with peanut butter and real malted milk. Then the nougat, topped with creamy caramel packed with peanuts, glides through a pure milk chocolate waterfall that covers it top, bottom, all over. Now the bars march into crisp, colorful wrappers.
Snickers.
Remember, kids, for laughs and giggles in every bite, get a Snickers.
My stars, so that's how Mars makes such wonderful candy bars.
One night, Billy was watching his favorite TV hero. And right in the middle of a fight, G-Man Jim ran out of ammunition. Psst, Jim, Billy's got the answer. It's the new Mattel Firebolt gun. It never runs out of ammunition. Show him how it works, Billy. Just drop in a perforated roll of 50 caps. Pull back the bolt and fire a smoking burp. Or flip the switch, pull back the bolt, and fire it with vibrasonic sound. It can fire forever that way. You see, it's really two guns in one. It fires caps with real smoking action. Or you can switch to vibrasonic sound. It's the big two-way gun with moving firebolt action and air-cooled smoking barrel. G-Man Jim will never run out of ammunition again. Not with the Mattel Firebolt two-way gun. Neither will you. Try it. Get it wherever toys are sold. Only $6. You can tell it's Mattel. It's swell.
Hey, see, what do you see?
I see C7, 7.
C7 lettuce. Every head gets special care. Nature's best, a treat so rare. C7 lettuce.
Yeah.
Thousands here in Madison Round Garden are going crazy with excitement. The champion is in the ring now and ready to go. Folks, he's really trained for this big fight, but he's defending his crown against a rugged challenger. And there's the bell. They meet in the center of the ring now. The challenger throws a terrific punch. Champ, tell us, how did you do it? Was it a left hook?
It was C7 lettuce in a salad every day. C7 lettuce isn't a dream. You can get it at your store right now.
C7 lettuce.
Yeah.
This is Sir Snickers and brave Squire Good. For fun and adventure, they ride to the wood. A two-headed dragon, a joker by trade, lives nearby. But they're not afraid. The dragon, on spotting Sir Snickers and Squire, decides on a joke. A hot one with fire.
Uh-oh! Enough of this game!
Says the head on the right.
Let's blow up a fire and fix that night.
Then up on a limb, Squire Good gets a thought, and quickly he brings out a box he has brought, those wonderful peanut-filled bars, made with milk chocolate by the people of Mars, with laughs and giggles in every bite.
Try Snickers, oh dragon, and please spare our night.
Great!
Says one head to the other.
That milk chocolate's grand, so let's have another. My stars, how does Mars make such wonderful candy bars?
Snickers, the bar for you.
probably most everybody uses Morton salt because Morton keeps solving salt problems, like the damp weather salt problem. Morton figured that one out. Came up with the when it rains, it pours salt in the familiar blue box. Another salt problem used to be, where is it? Morton solved that one with their new Morton Salters. A couple of these on the table, and that's that. Sometimes you can find the salt easily, but Morton's answer to this one are the handy Morton miniatures. Just a thing to carry along. Cute, too. By solving salt problems right and left, Morton has made a lot of friends. Maybe Morton can help you. Big bucks, middle bucks, little bucks, too. Morton salt, Morton salt, Morton salt.
Some people don't know what a magic carpet is, but Henry Diggle does. A magic carpet is a United States savings bond. And Henry bought his first one long ago when he stopped in at the payroll office where he worked and signed up for United States savings bonds on the payroll savings plan. And one magic carpet led to another. So when he got married, Henry and his bride just flew over and picked up the tab for the new house. When the youngsters started school, Henry was able to give them a good education. And at retirement time, Henry and his missus spent many happy days in warm vacation lands. Why don't you be like Henry Diggle and buy some magic carpets? They'll take you anywhere, make every dream come true. Remember, you get back $4 for every 3 at maturity. Buy United States savings bonds, where you work or at your bank. Buy them today.
See the adventures of Ozzie and Harriet.
Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go.
Oh, gee, that's terrific, Rick. Daniel Boone, huh?
You're kidding, of course. Why do you see David's outfit?
Who is he going as?
Well, I'm not supposed to tell you, but he told me it was your idea.
My idea? Dave! David! Holy smokes!
Etc., etc., etc.
How do you like it, Mom? Be sure and see the adventures of Ozzie and Harriet every week on ABC. Be sure and see the adventures of Ozzie and Harriet each week over most of these same ABC stations.
When your television picture tube goes, be sure to insist on a brand new RCA picture tube. They cost no more and they're precision made by RCA, first in television. In fact, there are more RCA picture tubes now in use than any other make because RCA picture tubes are sharper. RCA's electron gun pinpoints the details on your screen. They're brighter, giving you a screen coated with billions of finest phosphorescent particles. Super sharpness and super brightness mean a clearer picture every time. RCA picture tubes last longer because of scientific quality control during each manufacturing step. Everyone can enjoy television at its best because there's an RCA picture tube to fit virtually every make television set. So be sure you insist on genuine RCA picture tubes and receiving tubes. Remember, the world's best names for quality. RCA and RCA Victor.
Hurry, hurry, step right up and win a prize.
Okay.
Ring the bell and see your name in lights. Amazing.
Amazing? Blatz is spectacular. Just watch this. You see, some brewers make one beer for the tap and a different beer for bottles and cans, but not Blatz. Blatz beer is all draft brewed, smoother, fresher, far less filling. That's why Blatz gives you real draft beer pleasure in bottle, can, or tap.
I'm from Milwaukee and I ought to know. It's draft brewed Blatz beers wherever you go.
Smoother and fresher.
Less filling, that's clear. Blatz is Milwaukee's finest beer.
Get Blatz,
Milwaukee's favorite premium beer, now at local prices.
And now, the stars of our show in a thrilling exhibition of gravity-defying acrobatics. While we're waiting, folks, I might mention that Blatz beer is all draft brewed, smoother, fresher, far less filling. As I was saying...
Maybe I can say it for you. You see, unlike some brewers that make one beer for bottles and cans and a different beer for tap, Blatz makes just one beer, and it's all draft brewed. That's why you enjoy draft beer flavor
whenever you buy Blatz beer.
I'm from Milwaukee, and I ought to know. It's draft brewed Blatz beer wherever you go.
Smoother and fresher. Less filling, that's clear.
Blatz is Milwaukee's finest beer.
Get Blatz, Milwaukee's favorite premium beer, now at local prices.
How do you do? My name is Milton Berle. I don't know all your names, but this is really a very wonderful magazine called the Saturday Evening Post. And in this week's issue, they have one of the most interesting stories about one of the most famous people in the entire world. Me. It's called The Strange Career of Milton Berle, and it goes right back to the day that I was born. That was my first show. And it tells how I broke into show business by doing an imitation of Charlie Chaplin, which incidentally I still do. And it tells about my mother catching somebody stealing my jokes. My jokes. And it tells how I produce, direct, and star in the Texaco Star Theater. And, oh, it also tells what the other stars say about me. Dogs. But why should I tell you all these things? Please, quick, go out and buy a copy of this week's Saturday Evening Post, will you? It's a great story. It's called The Strange Career of Milton Berle. It's really wonderful.
Time for the Bosco Chocolatiers. The Bosco Spotlight is on the Bosco artist.
And I have a Bosco riddle for you to figure out. Why is a fishing pole like a jar of delicious Bosco chocolate-flavored syrup?
I'll bite.
Well, a fishing pole has a reel, right? And Bosco has a real chocolate flavor. And remember, only Bosco has it. So don't you get hooked with a substitute. You get Bosco.
Nothing can match Bosco for real chocolate flavor or beat it for economy. 1 tablespoon's all you need. And Bosco's full of sunshine, vitamin D, and iron. Here, drink up.
I've drawn my own, thanks.
Go get some.
Everybody in the wholesale block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Dancing to the jailhouse rock.
Well, what's the verdict, kids? Another hit for Elvis?
I'll say.
Oh, yes.
That's the title song of Elvis's newest picture, Jailhouse Rock. In it, he sings 6 different songs.
6?
Gosh.
And something else very special.
Oh, what's that, Ted?
Elvis acts in Jailhouse Rock. His first dramatic singing role. Plays sort of a blackboard jungle type of kid, you know, and he's terrific. Elvis sings, Elvis fights, Elvis dances, and Elvis falls in love. This picture, Jailhouse Rock's a terrific picture for teenagers, and it's wonderful, too. I've seen it, and I enjoyed every minute.
Don't miss Elvis Presley, Judy Tyler, and Mickey Shaughnessy in MGM's Jailhouse Rock in CinemaScope.
Hi, I'm Mike Wallace with a sensational shortening discovery for better baking and frying. It's Procter & Gamble's Golden Fluffo, the first all-new shortening in 40 years. It's rich. Its color is golden yellow, and what a pie it makes. Richer looking, better tasting, more appetizing.
But let's hear what Mrs. Thelma Styra, Indiana State Fair baking champion, had to say about Fluffo.
I love Fluffo. It makes such a golden brown pie.
Oh, man, that's some apple pie.
Well, Mr. Wallace, that's a prettier pie than I ever baked with plain white shortening. And look how flaky it is. This yellow Fluffo is such a short shortening. makes pie crust so rich.
Like cooking champions, get richer looking, better tasting, more appetizing results in everything you bake or fry. Get Golden Fluffo.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to Robert Merrill, star of the Metropolitan Opera Company.
Hi there. Hard to tell, wasn't it, when I stopped singing and the record took over. Naturally, I want the finest in sound reproduction. So I selected RCA customized hi-fi components and assembled my own radio phonograph. It was surprisingly easy, as my good friend Vaughn Monroe here can tell you.
Right, Bob. Not much more to it than plugging the units together. Look into and listen to RCA customized high fidelity. Visit your RCA dealer. See how easy, how inexpensive it is to own RCA customized high fidelity.
I'm Bill Talbert. I've had diabetes 25 years, yet have played on 7 Davis Cup tennis teams. Let medical science help you, as it has me. 1 million Americans have diabetes and don't know it. Contact your local diabetes association or medical society for a simple test. Play it safe. Don't delay.
Well, it's time now to stand up and stretch a bit as we come into the Dodger half of the Lucky Seventh. Then settle back and be happy. Go Lucky.
Play ball! Brooklyn Dodger Baseball, brought to you by the makers of Lucky Strike, the cigarette that's made better to taste better.
Be happy, go lucky strike today.
MFT, Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. Light up a Lucky. Prove to yourself how much more real deep-down smoking enjoyment they give you. Remember, in all the world, there's no finer cigarette than Lucky Strike. MFT, Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. Light up a Lucky. Prove to yourself how much more real deep-down smoking enjoyment they give you. Remember, in all the world, there's no finer cigarette than Lucky Strike. MFT, Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. Light up a Lucky. Prove to yourself how much more real deep-down smoking enjoyment they give you. Remember, in all the world, there's no finer cigarette than Lucky Strike. MFT, Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. Light up a Lucky. Prove to yourself how much more real deep-down smoking enjoyment they give you. Remember, in all the world, there's no finer cigarette than Lucky Strike.
I've got to see them. I must chance it.
Yeah.
great imagination. Sweeping aside the old, ushering in a new automotive era, comes now more than a new car, an entirely new concept. The Motoramic Chevrolet 455. What's new with Chevrolet? Everything. There's a beautiful change in styling. The new Chevrolet is lower, wider, and longer looking, with a vivid view of the future through its new sweep sight windshield. There's a bold change in performance with Chevrolet's spectacular new valve and head engines, the 162 horsepower Turbo Fire V8, and 2 new Blue Flame 6s. There's a big change in comfort with everything from new glide ride suspension to a completely redesigned Fisher body. See your Chevrolet dealer and drive the low-price car with a big, bold, beautiful change. The Motoramic Chevrolet 455. Out of the minds of America's foremost engineers, shaped by America's top craftsmen, comes an entirely new concept in low-cost motoring. The Motoramic Chevrolet 455.
Cast aside old comparisons, here is a car with young ideas, the Motoramic Chevrolet. With fresh new styling in a choice of 190 model color combinations. Fresh new vitality in its all-new valve and head engines, the 162 horsepower Turbo Fire V8 and 2 Blue Flame 6s. Fresh new advances that make driving smoother with new glide ride suspension. Easier thanks to new low-friction steering and many other Chevrolet firsts in its field. See your Chevrolet dealer and discover how great low-cost motoring can be when you drive the Motoramic Chevrolet, the car with young ideas.
From Erie's waters to Mackinac Bay, a mighty hunter roams today. All Michigan outdoors echoes his fame. Everyone knows him. Morton F. is his name. He asks every sportsman, what do you think? What would you like to have in a drink? They said, give us something different, give us something new. Give us something unlike every other brew. With inviting aroma, smoothness, and flavor. That's the way to capture our favor. Mort heard 'em out, then said, boys, it's yours. You'll get an ale good as all outdoors. So Mort called in and the problem was faced, to brew an ale to the sportsman's taste. The word spread round over hill and dale about the great new Alta Sportsman Ale. Now in Mort's trophy room, so goes the tale. In the place of honor is Sportsman Ale, and thousands have heard him proudly say, here's the one prize I'm glad didn't get away. Not only sportsmen, but other folks too call for Sportsman Ale, and how about you?
I am an engine. My mother was imagination. My father, molten metal. In me is power, churning power, turning power, burning power in 8 busy breathing cylinders. I am Chevrolet's new Turbofire V8, an engine that keeps car wheels rolling. 162 horses are racing inside me, every one a stallion of power. I cover ground straight, fast, steady. Distance is my challenge, my glory. I eat miles, not gasoline. These are my brothers, Chevrolet's high-stepping Blue Flame 6s. No chips off the old block. These 6s are new, all new, and acted. Mountains melt, hills hide when they see 'em coming. We're highway spanners, 7-league boots that cover a continent. Power, that's what we sing of. Performance, that's what we sell in 8s, in 6s, in all new Motoramic Chevrolets. Power, performance, this is our story.
Got a date tonight, gonna chase the blues. Stepping out in style in my new flag shoes. New flag flyers, sharp as a tack. New flag flyers, solid jack. New flag flyers, really red with the crazy talent shoe lock. You'll appreciate. Flip it's open, snap it shut. Flip it's open, snap it shut. Got a smooth pair of pants with a neat wing pleat. And new flag flyers. Got a real gone jacket with a built-in beat. And new flag flyers. All dressed up now, take this jack. Gonna step right out and step right back. I'm on my way to my heavy day. Hiya, chick. How do I rate? She loves my new flag flyers.
This child will be an orphan tomorrow. No, she doesn't know it. Neither does her mother or her father. What will happen to this secure little family? Let's look one day ahead. Story or some variation will be repeated over 40,000 times this year, according to the present accident rate. Yet most of these accidents can be prevented with your cooperation. Drive safely and courteously. Observe speed limits and warning signs. Insist on strict enforcement of all traffic laws. Wherever the laws are strictly enforced, deaths go down. Don't make your next trip your last trip. Drive safely. Support your local safety organization.
Say, how do you like to be a motorcycle cop? Let's watch one in action first. Got him. Doing 70 in a 40-mile zone. Think you ought to throw the book at him? Let's go over and see what happens. Why, it's you. What do you think the officer ought to do now? No arrest? Makes a difference when it's you. Doesn't make any difference here. Or here. Over 40,000 will be killed in traffic accidents this year, according to the present accident rate. Most of these tragedies can be prevented with your cooperation. Drive safely yourself. Observe speed limits and warning signs. Insist on strict enforcement of all traffic laws. Wherever laws are enforced, deaths go down. Drive safely. Support your local safety organization.
This is the story of Otto Flugel. Every night, Otto rocked the joint with his Basin Street bugle.
Go, 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 get go.
But Otto longed to play in the symphony, even as a little tutor. Then, one day, it happened. An invitation to Carnegie Hall. As Otto played, he thought about his old jazz band, the good times with Goebel beer, and suddenly something snapped. The maestro froze, but the audience...
Go, 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 get Goebel.
Goebel beer has new attraction, new life taste for satisfaction.
Go, 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 get Goebel.
Centuries ago, South Sea natives rigged an outboard runner to stabilize their craft. Today, Chevrolet uses this outrigger principle to give you greater stability in cornering. The 55 Chevrolet rear springs are attached outside of the frame. You'll no longer find yourself rolling on each turn. And coming out of those turns, you'll glide as smoothly as this one because of Chevrolet's new Glide Ride front suspension. See how Chevrolet demonstrated the smoothness of Glide Ride. Would it carry a glass of water over a rough road? Pretty rough going for a glass of water, wouldn't you say? Yet, no spillage. Ask your Chevrolet dealer for a demonstration ride. Feel the ease and comfort of glide ride front suspension and outrigger rear springs, two of the luxury car features in the 55 Motoramic Chevrolet.